So, final test run for Crucible League Start. This is going to be Act 1 to 4 or something like that, just the meaty part of the leveling. It's not going to be super educational. If you're interested in that, there's a Act 1 to Act 10 Poisonous Concoction run for the guide where I really explain everything. This is more like an actual test run. I thought I'd bring you guys along because we're not. And yeah, in the description you can find a Google document with my Poison Seismic Trap guide. It's like a feelgood version. Check that out if you want. That's also where you find the POB for this, super detailed and explained. So yeah, final test run. We're gonna go solo self-found obviously. And this is to some extent simulating already the changes to Poisonous Concoction in the new league. We should also check if we have our filter. We don't. Really cool filters by a guy named CDR. They're also in the Google document. That's where you find the filter. Can highly recommend it. It's like a TTS filter, you know. Like it talks to you a bit, which is really cool. So you figure out if stuff drops behind you, essentially. That's really important. Yeah, get Viper Strike. Try to explain what I do, but I'm not gonna stop all that much. If you're up for detailed information, check out the other guide. That one's like 6 hours long, it's the entire thing, and I go really slowly. I still gonna try here not to do stuff too much by moving, right? So you can still kind of see what is happening. Brutus always walk counterclockwise, so is unlikely to hit you. We are going to need triple blue. That's basically what I'm looking for. Pick up everything here. It's like a lot of mana flasks there. That's interesting. Yeah. You always drop this weapon, by the way. That's like a really cool thing, I believe. So in this case, we're gonna look for not stuff here because we're actually not a caster. Good job. We are going to get Cobra Lash instead of Viper Strike. I still want to level Viper Strike. To look for items, we do find movement speed. Is this even movement speed? Yeah, it is. I probably want one of these for now. I cannot equip it, obviously, and I can just sell the rest. And we go. Did not find any triple green. So here it's just typically follow right hand side. Don't need to kill anything here. Kind of looking for some items to equip, right? So we get some armor and some stuff like that. Feels rather important. Let's hope we don't anger the lady. Because she can be really annoying, right? I mean, there's a chance you die in the zone, isn't it? I never actually did, but if there's like the fire lady and then there are these other fire spitting guys, it can actually get quite toasty in here. Like, I think these guys, they like spit fire, aren't they? I don't know. And there's the waypoint. Just gonna go there. So the early movement speed is obviously great, right? It's also very important to always vendor check. Actually, I don't know why I did this. Isn't this better? I have no idea with the skill, to be honest. Mud flasks first. It's also great that I can actually not use the skill. Okay, so I think you need daggers or claws. Claws are kind of cool because they give you life back. I try to clean up the roars here typically a bit because they're so dangerous. So I kind of feel like, right, it's worth clearing them up. There's like a bit of a few items. There's a double green that I want. Typically these quest things here are either in a line or in a triangle. Apparently we have the triangle thing. Just use the tree a bit so you don't die to roars. Trees are super overpowered in here. There was one shield there. We need some kind of shield, we need iron rings, things like that. Since I have movement speed, I kind of feel like equipping a chest. Oh, there's another one of those things here. So in terms of level, we have level 3. Kind of want 3.5 to 4. 4 is kind of cool, actually. So we look for the exit. I feel like it's top. Maybe I want a chess piece? I don't know, it's always really difficult. I don't know where the exit is, to be honest here. I'll check downwards. Oh yeah, it is down, okay. Some kind of boots. Actually, we have already boots, so I don't need this. And we are level 4. It's also fine. In case your fire lady was chasing you, you want to control click on the waypoint back, like here, and then, you know, do something like this, like control click, make a new zone, so this waypoint isn't that crazy anymore. And then we go for Turtle Island. Here it's typically counterclockwise is the direction, unless there's some hints when it's probably not. In this case it looks like it's correct. I'm about to kill this blue pack. As a blade, it's not so bad actually. Early scrolls, really important, I feel like. I really want this. I got it, nice. I also like opening chests very early on. Like the first few zones, it seems really cool. We already have one, right? Do we have a blue socket? We do have a blue socket. That's really important. Where is he? There he is, okay. If you get really close to him, he's gonna hit you and freeze you that way, but he typically stops throwing his however it's called, his ice stuff, right? You can pick up everything here. And you can log out. Just don't go to login screen on leak start, please. Sorry about that. We already have movement speed boots, so don't really want to identify anything here, to be honest. Quicksilver. This is gone. Okay. Can put this here. I don't think anything matters here, right? So we're gonna take something blue to trade. Frost Blink is kind of cool. We're gonna look for triple green. We didn't find it, and I'm also gonna have a look if I see an iron ring already, but I don't really have the possibility right now. So I feel like I'm gonna do this. Already get one iron ring. It's not that bad. I think. You can level this somewhere.
Goodbye.
And then we are on our way. And now we're gonna look for the bridge. We still have a portal scroll, we do. Just kill stuff on the way. And also maybe get your frost blink somewhere. What was that? It was a scroll. We kind of need the scroll. And then go towards the bridge. Maybe don't get stuck in here. It's gonna help me, that helmet. This entire direction might be wrong. No, it looks fine. I think it's fine. Another scroll. The blue pack. Like killing blue packs early to put this down at the bridge. And at the end of the ledge, I like to be level 7 plus, typically. Here again, just kill some stuff. Typically struggle a bit with just hitting monsters and then, you know, just hitting a pack a few times and then leaving it alive. So I basically invest time sometimes without actually killing anything. So that's probably the worst thing you can do. Really not recommended. Like this pack here almost killed it. Then I should finish it because it's so many anyway. Maybe we go for this claw here. Should help us out a bit. Deals less damage, doesn't it? That's so weird. I think the claw is actually a bad idea. Are the claws a bad idea? There's a random shield. It's better than no shield. To be fair. Yeah, maybe don't go claws. Let's be honest here. Yeah, it seems better to not go claws. I'm gonna change that actually in the guide thing. That's probably a better idea. I'm just trying to sort some of the things here. There's a triple green, which is kind of cool, but it really doesn't help us on that item. It really is not that great. There's a better shield. So, what are we? 7. Okay. Maybe try 7.5 and then we can move on safely. Still don't have better life flasks right now. Okay. Climb is typically like a top right situation, I feel like. Ooh, I'm kind of dying. Be a bit careful with these goats, with their shields. Like whenever you hit them, especially if you frost blink into them, then they can kill you very easily actually. You don't need this waypoint, you can take it for server crashes reasons, right? So you have a closer respawn, but that's pretty much it. Armor scrap, really cool, sells for wisdoms. Rustic probably also not that bad. For early. Like you see these explosions, but with these guys, like really bad. Ooh, there's gonna be the big goat. Don't fight the big goat. In general, do not fight any or rarely yellow monsters, rarely uniques. Like if you meet them, it's typically not worth killing them. Depends a bit. Sometimes the yellow ones get low. And then it seems worth killing them if they're almost dead or if they're ghosted or something like that. Can go back here, use the portal. And we're gonna do the dweller, which is typically towards the bottom. Which we're gonna check real quick. Sometimes it's up, but typically it's bottom. So here we're looking for a big room where the dweller is. Don't need to kill much stuff here, to be honest, because it's already lower level. This might be okay. No, right? Maybe? Is it okay? Is it the biggest bait ever? Oh yeah, it is. So it's probably down, isn't it?
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Big room here. There's the tiny thing. Here it is. You can jump over this and then you already reached the dweller. You can probably also use Viper Strike against him, right? Maybe not. Need to link it first. Also do this, you like slow him whenever he reaches you. Boom! Yeah. Really could use a better life flask, at least one. So I feel like buying one. Don't necessarily feel like buying a second iron ring. I might do that actually. Let's get this. We are still looking for a free link, which is not a bow ideally. That's not that helpful. This might be worth it by now. And then we want just void manipulation here, which would be our free link now, but we don't have one, so there we go. So probably want to sell. Maybe I keep it for a second, and then in this case we go for maybe a second iron ring actually, just to make it a bit easier. We can convert one later. It's fine, he does not have anything, right? Okay, cool. I like this first and then go for life. I wanted to buy a flask, right? I did. No. Okay, typically up is where the trial is. I said I like killing blue packs. Oh, that's a really big one. How's our level situation? It might be okay. Still gonna probably kill the next blue pack there, the big one. Don't be worried about the spikes, just get hit, press your life flask, and you're gonna be okay. Get this thing. Yeah, it's not a very resistant, just get extra life. Don't get killed by this crazy dude there. You can actually do that. Sometimes you get like shotgunned by him or something, or maybe it's just his normal hit and I rarely get hit by him. So I'm gonna check straight from the entrance first if there is like if there's the exit. I want some more items, I believe. Definitely not this one. And yeah, straight from the entrance in this case. Not always there, or I'm not entirely sure, but that's where I typically check first. And it tends to work out. We are not level 10. Level 10 would be perfect, actually, after Brutus, because I think that's what you need for your Flame Dash. Again, I feel like this direction is completely wrong, because there's nothing to the left or the right on the minimap. So I feel like this is wrong, and I feel like the map is gonna go upwards, and I'm gonna check again directly in front of the entrance. This is not looking good either. So it's actually a down layout. It is a down layout. Okay. Then we're gonna go down. Longsword's really cool if you go the splitting steel route, which I'm not going for this time. Amulet is actually not that bad, because I need one later anyway. There's a better claw. Still want to kill this blue pack. That is a better dagger, isn't it? Yep. The dagger, yeah, okay, cool. Why can I not go up here? Is it just lagging? Okay, it's just lagging. Okay, fine. So, it was not top right, apparently. Unless I just missed it. So we're gonna go, yeah, it's straight from the thing again. Are we level 10? We are level 10. So that's perfectly fine. Or ideal. I really like level 10. Also gives you this note here, right? Seems very good. You can be fancy and put this in your hand, so you move a little bit faster while you go to Brutus. I like a safety portal here, because we're still playing softcore, and if you die here actually, then you can go back quicker. So, talks to us, then we put the portal, and we also kind of forgot to swap out Cobra Lash. that instead. Oh yeah, Viper Strike. We're gonna use Viper Strike. Don't get hit by this too much. Would be way easier on a free link, but it's not what we have. Okay, can I pick up some more stuff to sell? Not much. So, we have the portal anyway, so we don't need to log out. Even though it might be faster, actually. So, we're gonna have a look probably at this dagger here, because it's just better. We do not need Viper Strike anymore. Put Cobra Lash back in. We have Void here. We replace the dagger. In this case, we want to get rid of a bunch of stuff. This might be okay-ish. Actually, accuracy and life, I really like that. And then we are good to go here. We don't need this one anymore. We want to swap this. Or here and this there. Perfect. Great. And we want to check here. We can also get precision in a second and withering step, but what we are mostly here for is flame dash. Check for free link again. Nope.
Made any progress?
Yes.
And then, as I said, we want precision and we want the step. That should be it. Precision is pretty good. Withering step as well. So step here, precision there. Don't need this, don't need this. And we are good here as well. We can actually replace this one and that one. And since we're gonna do Mervel rather soon, I feel like selling one of those.
Goodbye.
And we're off. I really would like a free link by now. That would be cool. Is this even correct? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. To make this here. I do think we found the exit already. Or the next part of the zone. Boop, boop, boop. There's typically like a bit of a ledge. Oh, there is actually the ledge right there. Yeah. So for Mervel, I like to be 12, 13, something like that. So that's what we're gonna try to achieve. Kill some stuff. Not sure if it's down. Is it down? Might be down. Nice, okay. I would also still like a life flask. Actually multiple ones. So that means I need to make sure I preserve my wisdom scrolls quite a bit. In case I need to buy some of the life flasks. You can also obviously try to kill some of that stuff to you drop a life flask. In this case I don't, okay. Go to the graveyard. So next time back to town is actually where we get Poisonous Concoction. So right now we are level 11. We need 12 minimum actually for Poisonous Concoction. I'm gonna kill some more stuff just to be sure. I would like to find the waypoint here. I don't want to miss it. It's not here. Interesting. See if it is just straight up. I have no idea where the waypoint is, or Fairgraves. What's happening? No! What is this layout? There's something here. It's a shrine. Oh no. Okay, there's the waypoint at least, so we can at least reset the zone if you need to. And there's Fairgraves. Okay. I'm very confused on where this layout goes. I don't remember seeing this one. Okay, we need to find the cave still. But I believe everything else is going upwards? Is there any chance it's down there? Probably not, right? Like below the waypoint? So I'm just assuming it's straight up here. Somewhere. But there's so much water here already. I want these gloves. They're too far behind. Oh, is that the cave? Okay, fine. It's not so bad, actually. Odd layout, still. So Rogue Exile, I typically think they are worth killing. You just go away. Oh no, did I just kill his clone instead of him? Or did I just do it again? No, okay. Leather belt seems pretty cool. Iron ring, topaz ring. That's fine. Said I'm gonna preserve them, but... Oh, this one is bad, but it gives you life. So... Okay. So let's find a quest item. Does this connect? No, it does not. Currency. Let's see if we can get out of here before she freezes us. Nope. Oh, it was close, kind of. If you're quick enough, you can do that. So I believe top right should be the exit now. And it is. Okay. So we're gonna kill the pirate and then hope for a triple green at the vendor. Because we still don't have one.
Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this. Hard times call for hard hearts. I'm sure.
Also, any shield would be better than this one. I mean, it has some block chance, I guess. So that's kind of nice. So, our guy just appeared. Another sapphire ring, which I think is pretty cool. Let's go to the city and do our swap. In this case, do I need anything here? I don't think so, right? No? Just checking. I'm looking for the free link first now. Oh, there's a free link chest. Oh, and some gloves actually. But our gloves are kind of okay. So I believe I go for the chest piece. Can something go away? I want this right now. Good thing I saved those armor scraps earlier. Instead of selling them, that would have been so sad. So yeah, chance to poison and this stuff here, so none of this really matters anymore. Even more accuracy, so much accuracy. That's crazy. Can sell these two to already get some kind of a ring here, which went somewhere. Okay, it's here. And yeah, other than that, we can sell everything. Get this here. Get withering steps somewhere else. Get rid of these two things here.
Farewell.
And now actually buy the skill we want to play, right? So we do have our free link situation going. Just gonna quickly check on the guide thing if I forgot anything. I did not, which is really good. Even though we are still low on wisdom scrolls. Let's go and kill Mabel. So we're looking for better triple greens now. I would really like to improve my shield, and I also completely forgot, didn't use a portal for that, to upgrade my life flask, because they're so bad. So it should be worth doing that. And these are 3 wisdom scrolls each, so we can actually do this to get not enough, but at least one of those, so it's not as terrible, I would say. We definitely want more of those, but what can you do? Worst case, you run out of flask charges at Merwell, right? I mean, that's okay. It's not like you deal 0 damage without them, but yeah. Ideally, you want some, and maybe we drop a single life flask. On the way, that would already be really, really good. It's not chance to poison. Am I crazy? It's volley. Where's volley? There's volley. We don't need chance to poison. Now we throw off a bunch of flasks. Okay, that's very good. Way better. Okay, how do I get there? I'm very confused right now. Is it down here and then up? Oh, it might be. Okay. That is way better. So in this case, oh, we almost got to the mana node. Would be okay. Oh, nice. There's our second flask. There's another rogue exile I like to kill. Let's pick interesting things. Actually, better ladder belt might be cool because the last one was pretty bad. Let's be honest. And there we go. Again, looking top right first. And we do have our resistance as well, pretty good. Yeah, I kind of got distracted towards this direction now. It seems pretty okay. Maybe it's not. There's nothing behind it, right? Maybe got baited by the side area. They always mess up layouts. So if a layout is particularly weird and yeah, just unrecognizable, then it's very often happens that there's a wall side area there. So there's Merwell. Make sure to wither her. Get damage in when you can. And ideally you avoid being slowed down by her. Obviously, ideally you want 3 life flasks already here, I guess. Get some stuff back by hitting these guys. And in case you actually run out completely of stuff, right? So we get some flask charges. Now, is this one weird? Oh, it's like an instant one. Oh my god. They are so odd. Yeah. So in this case, we run out of charges. In actual 321, you will run out even faster on charges than I do right now. And it's okay. Even without charges, she's still dying. It's not like that's incredibly mandatory. But yeah, we need to fix our mana thing, and it's mostly gonna fix itself with one more level, which we're gonna acquire right here in this area. It's another 3G body, but we already have one. Sad times. So, give me a level up. Perfect.
2G1R gloves.
Not really want them. It's nice to have some more sockets, to be honest. But it's fine if not. At least right now. So I'm still low on scrolls. So I want to be conservative with them. Yeah, I just want to sell items, right? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna sell all of these. Probably not going to keep this one because I have this. Let's keep it around for a second. Also check again. Get better free links, no. And can we buy another flask? We cannot. Okay, fine. So this is gonna solve our mana problems very soon. And here I'm looking for the den. I like doing the den, like getting the second Quicksilver. Even in Crucible, I believe. Because we can drop the... We might need to drop it actually if flask charges are too bad. But I think it's gonna be fine with 3 life flasks. We're gonna be okay. And we're gonna drop the mana flask. Latest after Alira. We can definitely do that. Here we're looking for the white beast. It's next to the entrance, to the exit, which is right here. Perfect. Go. And then we're gonna move on. Back to the road, or just right to the exit, how about that? And talk to Einhar if you want to. This pack is tanky.
I'm a gardener clearing the weeds so that the crops may grow.
I like going back here because of that mentioned flask. You can also get a ladder belt here, right? So. Let's do this, and ideally we buy a cheap mana flask, but we can't really do that. Okay, we can. I don't know if we're gonna drop it very soon, right? It's fine. I think it's fine. I don't really know. Oh, I want to look at this. Some lightning resistance, nice. Okay. So, better note. And then we're gonna go upwards. Might be safer to not get the second Quicksilver, actually. If you then realize you would have liked to have it, because you don't need the charges actually from 4 life flasks, that would also be sad. So probably just get it. And play around with it. See what's better. Here we are looking for the middle part. There's like a circle in the middle. We need 1 entrance. Which is not here either. Ooh, alchemy is very good early on. More wisdoms. You don't need this waypoint. Basically, you need to enter the circle and then exit where the waypoint is. So in this case, yeah, didn't even need to go into the circle. Just didn't realize. Yes, Chamber of Sins. There should be a lab trial. You can always check, right? If you're in the zone and it does say it does on the quest thing, then there's a lab trial, which is typically down here and then up. If it's not here, there's only one other location. And apparently it is not there. Or maybe, no, it's not. So it's from the entrance a bit to the top left. Here we go. Oh, actually, almost straight. But yeah, some better. But normally it's down and then up. That's the more likely case. No need to press any levers here. Oh, could you ghost this dude, please? That would be really cool. Perfect. That wasn't worth it. Oh no. I even waited for it. And yeah, then we typically go down-ish and find like a long stretched walkway, like a hallway, and that's where the exit is. Or basically the kind of zone boss dude is, which we need to kill. Looks promising so far. Might be a dead end down here. No, no, okay, okay. Wisdoms. Wisdoms are flasks. Oh, great. Oh my god. We can use maybe the recipe and make movement speed boots, but I don't know how much they actually do. Might be only 10%, right? Quicksilver recipe. Do we have an augment? No. Okay, cool. I'm confused. Oh no, this is the hallway. Okay. I thought it might be bottom right actually, but no, it's here. It's like this long hallway. just want to jump up here.
Thing! It slaughtered everyone! Help me!
Portal.
Run in a circle, kill the thing.
Progress is literally how you're measured.
Get this thing. And then here we do want Herald of Agony and also Skitterbots, I believe. So we do have what we need for that. Which is, where the Skitterbots? Here we could technically equip them already. If we get the slots, which we do. And here's Skitterbots. I like to sort my skills and everything. We do not have an augment right now. So that's a bit sad. So we could use that somehow.
Many an exile come and go, into the forest or into the ground. Those bandits you've
Let's
encountered out there.
see.
they're
Okay, cool.
well.
So we do want to get here and get live. I'm gonna go up and kill Caitlyn. So turn this on. I'm not supposed to go up, by the way. I typically do the spider first, but no, we're here. So I guess we're gonna go Caitlyn first. Can actually bring Aina here as well to help you. What I like to do here is follow the right hand side. Instead of the road, you can follow the road. That's perfectly fine. But sometimes this feels like faster. So that was definitely a shortcut to the bridge. Yeah, do spider first, then actually do this. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna help Alira, by the way. What is an augment? We can check actually how much movement speed these give on boots. On that recipe, because I don't really know.
When all you need is one.
So if I would go ahead and
What do you want?
is there even a free link, maybe free link boots for some reason? No. Wow. I mean, if I sell this to you, right? Okay. Experiment time. I want to know now, like this one and Quicksilver and then this one gives you 15% movement speed boost. Wow, that's pretty good. So I can just upgrade this right now. Perfect. That's really good. Still low on scrolls, actually. Will never wear this one. Okay-ish. I'd like to replace this one as well. Throw this away. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, look for better flasks. Because I do believe now we can have 2 more of those if we wanted to. Let's go for at least 1.
Go with the spirit.
And in this case, yeah, let's go for spider. Should have done that first.
Ready, exile?
Let's talk to Einhard for once, so he's not so sad and lonely, right? In terms of levels, we're totally fine.
Alteration. Sapphire ring.
You can pick up early essences if you really want to. To me, I feel like it's never worth it. It's just like having these super low items with super low essences, and if you then combine that, it's like, I don't even know. So yeah, get a waypoint here. It's an important one. Some more life. Also waypoint here, and then opposite side of the road, where the waypoint is not. Find the wall, find spiders, or essentially spider webs. Follow them essentially to the spider cave thing. Like here, the webs, the spider webs that stop right there, right? So I'm going up because I know the entrance has to be here. It's gonna go to the spider person. Here I just run in a circle until I find it. You're pretty low on mana actually. Should be okay for the most part. Depends a bit on precision leveling actually. It's interesting, my last run I wasn't that close, right? Why is the mana so different this time around? Interesting. How high is our precision already? Okay, we're gonna leave it where it is for a bit. I mean, with Alira it's gonna be fine again, I believe. But yeah, probably need a lower early precision. Need to remember that. Stay close to the spider, by the way. Seems kind of important. Did I unlock? I did log out, but it's kind of dying. Maybe the servers have a bad day. I don't know. This should, by the way, give you access to faster attacks, which I don't need right now. You can also take something different, but I like this one. And I like to level it on in the offhand later on. In this case, we're gonna go for Oak. Where are you? Yeah, precision is definitely a bit too high. So in this case, Oak is really far away, so I know, or I feel like the exit is gonna be super deep down and not up. Go. So we're gonna kill Mr. Oak. Where did he go? Oh, this one, okay. As I said, it's gonna be down, I believe, so that's where I'm gonna check first. Yes, it is. It's just if Oak is so far away, then yeah, you can talk to this thing, so your quest item goes away. In this case, back towards Alira. Same side of the road as the waypoint. I just walk for the wall and then jump down. Sometimes just where she is, and if not, I walk down. We're gonna help her. Don't kill Alira. Let's see how the mana turns out. Okay, that's way better already for flame dashing. So we have infinite flame dash mana. Find these guys at the very bottom. Get the quest item. Put it in here. I like to log out here. And then do this, where we go to Act 1 first. Then we go to Act 2. Did I sell? I did not sell, right? It's fine. Just gonna go here. Get the 50 life. And try to solve this area here. It's a bit odd one. It's typically like an inverted S situation going on. I believe it's this one. I can never remember which pyramid thing has the inverted S and which one doesn't, and I don't even know. Okay, let's follow this until like straight ahead until I can't anymore, and then we try down. It's not that. Is it fully into this direction? Ah, okay, might be, might be. Then up again at some point. Is that what's happening? Okay. Let's give that a shot. Okay, left again. And that should be it, right? Rather soon. What is a rogue exile? Kind of like them. So yeah, there's like an S situation going on.
This shadow is starting to feel a little inadequate.
Northern Forest. Kind of cool for XP. Yeah, let's bring Einhar. Don't need this waypoint. How are resists, by the way? Oh, lightning's pretty good. Bad on fire. Can I have this? Nice. Okay.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Do you want these scrolls? I want that many portal scrolls because they also sell for wisdoms, so... I believe at a 1-to-1 ratio, right? Yeah. Okay, enough. It's okay. Yeah, we got a bunch, that's kind of cool. Let's go in here. So it's typically bottom right, I feel like. Sometimes it's bottom left, but more often bottom right than bottom left. $21, that's pretty good. I like 22 roughly at the Omni dude.
Scour.
Oh, Scour, give me a Scour. Scours are really important. Like Scours and Regals, I feel like are really cool for leveling. Like kind of situational, sure. But seem very powerful, let's put it that way. Crafting recipe here. Very important one because that one is movement speed. So now you have guaranteed movement speed, even without the Quicksilver crafting trick. Or just recipe. I don't really know where to go. Might as well be down. Feel like trying towards the top here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So on the pyramid, the exit is always opposite side of the entrance. Except for the first floor. There it's in one of the 4 corners. Or the 3 remaining corners, right? So, it's not top, it's not right, so it gotta be left. But after this one, we know where the exit is every single time. So look at this. It's really cool. Right, here at the bottom, so I know the exit is on top. Then the only tricky part is knowing what lines connect actually, which isn't always that obvious, I feel like. So yeah, it was on the right entrance, so exit on the left. Talk to this thing, get the recipe, then we're gonna have a look where to spend some points. I'm gonna go here first and get the 300 thing, and then we finally also go for the flask charges. Can go for flask charges first, obviously, if you want to or need to. It's hard to simulate the changes, but it's only one more charge used than in this here. Right now it's only one more charge, so it can't be that bad. As I said, if you run out of charges during a boss fight, it's actually not that bad. I was told if you leave some of the minions alive, then the boss doesn't disappear all the time. I have no idea if that is true or not, but I'm gonna try from now on, because I heard it and I hate when he goes away, so I'm just gonna pretend that this is true. Yeah, either we need a lower precision or we need the mana flask here. Let's see. Yeah, also the third thing. But even then, like, I don't have charges anymore, but stuff is still kinda dying. It doesn't really matter. Is it perfect? No, but yeah. Oh, Flesh and Stone, new tech, new tech. Really interesting. I log out here. This gets me to Act 1 because I was there last in town. It was the last town I was in, essentially. I'm kind of like tempted to get these. There's some attack speed on this one, but that's it. Bit difficult. Perfect. I can level this in offhand. Or later. Anything left there? No. So we can go to Act 2 because I still need to do the crossroads. Right. I don't need to do the crossroads, I need to do the Felshire runes and then the crypt. Essentially, and the crypt you need to do for lab trial only. That's the reason we go there. Don't do the golden hand job thing. We are 21. Ideally we fill out to 22, I think would be great. Like on the way here. There's a trick here, I believe, as well, to find the find the entrance a bit quicker than I do, but I just follow the road because I don't know better. Ooh, there's a good life flask. So we could try what happens if we go for this and just not have a mana flask. So the precision seems a bit high in this moment. I did not have to. I need to rewatch my last run and see what I did different. That I did not have the issues. Honestly. It's not like this is not playable, but it's just so close in terms of mana. Maybe I had a big mana roll somewhere. Is that possible? Did I not turn on skitterbots? Maybe I did. I don't know if I need to be honest. Does it make such a difference? Who knows? Let's give that a shot. I have no idea where I'm going right now. I didn't even pay attention, but somewhere here, and I'm sure on level 1 is the lab trial. That's what I'm looking for. But I did get 22, so that's nice. I mean, here is the next level thing, but that's not what I'm looking for. I don't want to go down there, essentially. There we go. Perfect. Up there, press the lever, back down. Don't press anything more, you just need to get through and don't die. Get this thing, log out. Perfect. So again, Act 1, he doesn't have anything, right? Oh, he's paranoid, I forget something, really. It's like really bad, to be honest. You know, I forget like a hand in a quest and then they have these quest markers and oh my god. I would really like a tiny quality of life thing if the city guys if they have like a reward for you if the symbol would be different, right?
Transmute.
That would be really cool. There's this guard dude that needs to die. And then you need to talk to Clarissa here. So you need to wait for her to get up, essentially. You can definitely run triple life flask. Like, just don't reserve that much mana, and latest after helping a Lyra, you should be fine. In terms of mana and triple life flasking. That's cool. Worst case, use one Quicksilver until you do that, right? If you still need a mana flask. Here also no idea. I typically pick one direction and walk in a circle. Let's pick down this time around. Perfect. Very good. I mean down in terms of the down wall I meant. You always need to go up, but like around it. So yeah, I don't know. That was very quick. I did not expect it to be there. So here again, we need the lab trial. I already see the lab trial. Is the entrance here? Oh no, it's not. That would be really close. Sad times. And we're also looking for the really big room, so we can fight Piety for the first time. It's the trial. Did not see the big room on the map yet. Have no idea how much fire res we have. Are we gonna find out? Not that much. Well, absolutely not much. Did I just... What just happened? I pressed my life flask. Was it empty? Did I just die here? No, and I don't have... Oh, did I take the waypoint? No, that was really sad. Oh, I didn't even get the lab trial, did I? Okay, how much fire rest do I have? None. Okay, yeah, I've figured, but I didn't think that I would die while pressing a life flask. Oh no. Okay, let's try this again. Let's be a bit more careful here. And don't just straight up walk over this. Let's go here, and then we go there. And then we did it. Okay, nice. Good job. Oh, there's the big room just up. There's like this tiny thing that gives it away. I mean, it also gives it away because it's a big room, but yeah, in addition, this little line here is really cool.
Bag it and tag it, boys and girls.
Life blast.
You only need to get her to half HP. And then the fight is already over, so it's over right now. Let's go 24, we are 23 still. So we get out of this here. Talk to Clarissa. Get these key things, sell something. This only gives me these scraps all the time, I don't want them. And level 23, so we cannot check the vendor yet for a 4-link. But I can actually change already my search string. So I take the other search string, right? That is excluding the 3 links, because I don't need 3 links anymore. I need 4 links now, essentially. Yeah. So in here, there it is, okay. There's like one of these busts before the waypoint, like always one before the waypoint. So go back in case you reach the waypoint, or take the waypoint and then go back, then log out, back to waypoint, in case you don't have one of the busts until you arrive here. Like one of these needs to be acquired. Next one is always right in front of you. And then depending on this here right now, this is in a tiny room, so the third bust is on the right side. If it's a big room, then the third bust is straight ahead. Or to the left. Whoa. Don't die. These exploded dudes are really bad. Oh, maybe the side area messes everything up. No, it doesn't. Nice. Ui, 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 ui.
20% flask.
What is this? It's a 20% flask. Okay, nice. Probably sells for the flask bauble thing, whatever it's called. This guy is crazy. Go away, please. Oh, 2 stone ring is actually pretty good. I want this. No. Kind of have to fix resists, right? Especially fire. I kind of have to fix fire rest before we do the boss, dude. There's like this fire boss dude, you know? I have all 3 things. I can also upgrade my life flask right now. Good.
Ready, exile? It is time to hunt.
So yeah. Some kind of up is typically where the exit is. It's either... Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how to explain where this is, but I typically get it right. If you watch like back all my other leveling things. I mean, not always, but I get it right more often than not. Maybe I always take the same direction, and it is more often than not to the left. I don't know, for some reason. So here is really cool, this 300. No. Where did it go? Oh, here. Perfect. Okay, Anna, join me. Catacombs again. We just want the lab trial here. We can check it's on this floor. Only reason we are in here. There's a book. And it's a fake book. No. Is this a better book? It is. Typically these books lead you to things where you need to go, but it's not entirely true. It's not all of them. Some are fake. Crafting recipe right there. Get to the end, log out. Only reason to be there. I am 24 right now. So I'm gonna talk to this dude. I'm gonna get some chromes from him. And I am as well looking for... oh yeah, you can use the search string, dude. Nothing there, but I might want to have a better shield of some sort, right? Nah, not really. You can talk to her. Get temporal chains already if you want to. I don't even have sockets. Okay, now I definitely want a different shield. That's all. Oh, there's also a free link in it. Yeah, I do want that, I believe. Which means I'm missing a... Oh god, I'm missing a blue socket then. I'm actually not using skitterbots right now. So that's fine. Let's get rid of this.
Bring me back something nice, huh?
This is fine, this is fine. What else do we get here? Grace, probably not yet, right? We do. We can get that. Do I forget anything? Plague Bearer, obviously. Nice. Okay. This here, put Plague Bearer there. And that should be it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Just double checking if everything works out. Let's get the flask charges as well. There's a quest right there. I never do it. I don't even know what it really gives or anything. But I don't do it. That's the point. You just run past the catacombs and then they should find the exit. I'm gonna guess left. Might also be on the right, actually. Oh, it's left. Okay. Good old Battlefront. So a bit to the left and up to find our item, and our waypoint here might already be up quite too much, am I? Maybe not. Okay. Here is both waypoint and quest item.
Progress is literally how you're measured.
You want to go into dogs since I'm 24. If you're not 24, do the other quest first, the Dilara one. I like to be 26 when I leave this. I'm okay if it's a bit above it. So if density feels okay, I might opt to stay a bit longer, essentially.
Light flask.
Here's the last flask I needed.
Light flask. 4G body.
And there's the 4-link I needed. Nice. What did you even put there? I think faster attacks was the idea, right? Is that the plan? Putting faster attacks on the thing. Just not use skitterbots. That's fine. Definitely gonna update it in the guide a bit. But that is essentially why I do these test runs. Because you figure out new things, and I really need to figure out how it worked out last time. What did I do? Am I crazy now? The quest item I just picked up is the actual reason we are here. It's a good thing we got that, but we are still not 26, so I would like to change that. That's enough. Can also log out there. Doesn't matter much. Which also means I'm actually don't need the shield. Ah, that one would be bad. Is it good? Oh, it got some resistance. I like resistance. Live and open suffix. I like that as well. Can get rid of this stuff here, and this here. What is this? Agony. Perfect. That's just gonna give me a scrap, right? I hate these scraps. I always need to get rid of them at some point. Okay, let's move on towards our live flasks and also reservation stuff. Go to the battlefront and try to find the temple thing. We still need Herald of Agony, by the way, because it has poison chance. Is that too high? It is.
Mana flask.
Not a speck of dust.
Here, try to follow this,
Someone's got too much time on their hands.
this carpet here to some extent. So I followed the carpet wrong, apparently. It's kind of weird. I always feel like in the past, this whole follow the carpet thing worked out better for me. And I don't know what changed. Probably I changed and I do it wrong now in some sense. See again, why do I mean, there's 2 turns and I keep taking the wrong turns there.
Just need a moment to catch.
Same thing again. Is it always the right turn, maybe? And I did that in the past, so it was better. I cannot take a right-hand turn here. I could do that here. So I do? No. It's not it either. I have no idea. Maybe somebody can explain to me how this works better. Like, kinda, I don't know. This was like a really big, long rune. So if I'm not forced to take a turn, maybe I don't take one. Same thing again. I don't know. Maybe it's just a feeling-based thing and I was better on that in the past. There's no actual trick to it. But you still stay on the carpet unless there's water. That still seems to be true, but what direction the carpet goes in, I have no idea. How's that better? Oh, there's the water thing. That's typically a corner-to-corner cross, I feel like. Here you just kind of actually cross it. Take this. I talk to the lady and I like taking a amber amulet. Just to solve strength stuff. Even got some life, that's perfect. And now we want to go back here to the sewers. I still don't have fire res and we're gonna meet the fire boss very, very soon. So I could go back and craft some. Or I just don't. If I die there, it's kind of bad because it's so far away, isn't it? Not ideal. Don't go in there. We're just gonna fight him anyway. Surely it's gonna be fine. I'm almost certain I'm gonna die. We're gonna try. As this guy is really bad. Maybe we get rid of the purse dudes. Oh my god, it deals so much damage. Ah, why? Don't get hit by the balls. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, just straight ahead. Go in here, Lunar's Temple. We're gonna look for Mrs. Piety. We look for the basement and then we look for Piety in it. I think that makes sense, right? How's the cold dress actually? That's better. That's good. I like that.
Rear forward link.
So red for Link.
Just need a moment to catch my
Probably don't need that one. I feel a bit lost. That's not so bad. Okay, basement time. Looking for stairs, essentially. So now we have the decision what we do, flash charges or we do reservation first, and it's probably reservation for this run. Might be flash charges in actual lead start. Depending on how it actually feels, right? Maybe you already got the flash charges because it is so bad now. Who knows? So, stairs. Up the stairs. And find the next stairs. Don't get killed by the ladies. This looks like stairs, and it is. So, last time stairs, I believe. One more. Then there should be wagons on top. And we're gonna take the side that has only one wagon. Oh, stairs. So, one wagon. It's somewhat smart to put a safety portal after the second gate, like this. Gate number 1, and from the gate you just go straight ahead. In the direction the gate pointed, and then there's the next gate. So, second gate done. I want to put a safety portal so I can release to town in case I die somewhere before Piety. Like at the very end of this is a huge amount of monsters sometimes, and you can randomly die here. Since it's the soft core, we're gonna respawn That's gonna be so far away. I don't want to run the stairs again.
And experiment, Shadow.
Don't forget the recipe up there.
You've no idea what's at stake here, Shadow.
Already teleported. And she's the ice lady. Maybe we kill the ice things. So we don't die. Are you done, Piety? Cool. Don't go into ice mode. No.
Not you.
Stop it. I don't want you to be an ice person. Oh, where did you go? No, don't do it. Don't do it. Nice. Very good. Okay, cool. Like the blue ones turn her into this ice shooting dude and then
Try not to take my work personally.
that's really bad. Oh, that's nice.
Don't do anything I want.
I just remember that we already have a 4-link. Ooh, there's the big gem. So, skill gem check. Did we get everything we wanted? We did. So we just talked to this guy for the... Did we talk to him? Yes. Very good. Or the skill book I just received. That's why I talked to him. So I want a reservation here today, I feel like. And then we go into the gardens. No library on this particular run. Here it's also pretty easy. You just follow the road until the waypoint. Oh, there it is. Then you take a left turn from the perspective of going towards the waypoint. Find the library. And then from the library you go up. Don't go don't go in there. And by going up, you find the lab trial. Just rather important. There's a recipe here, which you probably don't need, but I need to pick up recipes, to be honest. You can log out here. You can do the lab right now, if you want to. Depending on your preferences. I like to do it at Crystal Veins. Allows me to get a bit better gear and resistance and stuff. Right, because resistance is bad right now. I do have a 4-link already because I also only do the lab. The other way from the waypoint, by the way, is then where the tower is, right? So towards library, up, portal back, and then use the other way, get to the tower. Yeah, I like to do lab when I have 4-link and yeah, at least 750 life, maybe a bit more right now. And yeah, and resistance. I just need resistance. And what I do not have right now is resistance. This is like the pyramid here, by the way. It's always in one of the corners. Don't think there's a way you can tell which corner it is. But yeah, it's a corner situation. Except for it being a tower, so it's kind of round. So level 28. Would prefer more towards 30 maybe. But that's, I guess that's unlikely. Depending on how many monsters we still fight here and how many we even find. Because if you find the exit too fast, then you can actually fall behind in monsters. Or in XP. Because you kill so much less. It's a bit difficult. Do you have lightning resistance? I didn't even check. Does it say 41? Okay, that's fine. Dominus wants lightning resistance, essentially. Or he doesn't want you to have lightning resistance. You want to have it against him. Even though even one of the monsters is fire, I believe. So I would highly recommend you get some fire res. Let's see if I die to it. Right? Maybe we can make an example why you want fire res. Probably don't. In order, how do you get fire res right now, by the way? So you just go to your hideout and craft it. There's like one transmute crafts, and you can put it on white, like on this chest. I could just put it on this chest and be better. So it's not like there's high skill cap to do it. You just need to know about the craft and be like aware of it, that it might be really helpful to you. So yeah. So yeah, that's a bit dangerous. Oh god. Okay, perfect. Few more of these monsters that he always spawns. If they overlap, it's a bit bad, so you kind of need to kill them off quickly, or you want to kill them off somewhat quickly, right? Just focus them down. They buff each other, I believe.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
And that's not so great.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, exile? Shrink not from God.
Like, I have enough resistance that this is okay. You still can't get slammed, right? So, let's not die to this.
Die in awe. The light of divinity.
Oops. Ooh. Almost didn't see that one coming. Okay.
This world is an illusion, exile.
One does have a suffix anyway, so we can sell these things. Might want more of these alterations. You don't need many earlier or anything, but some. At least some. Can we get skitterbots back somehow? We cannot on these current links, which is kind of bad. See, I'm running out of flask charges here, and so I might actually die. So I'm just gonna portal out. I mean, you can also just die and respawn, to be fair, it's of course, but I don't know. If you can avoid dying, I like doing it, actually. So yeah. So it's not the worst if you actually run out of flask charges there, right? It's not like that's impossible. It's so bad. It's okay.
More walking and killing for me then.
Mana flask.
So yeah, ideally we have skitterbots there at Dominus already, so we need to figure out the exact level of precision we need to go for. That is actually required. You can also just not run precision if you want to. It's not the end of the world either. Since we will get some of the accuracy nodes anyway. Which might make sense to take them earlier and not even deal with the reservation at all. Maybe that's not so bad either. I mean, check the guide. If it's adjusted, then I figured this is better. At least in my opinion. But other than that, just do whatever you feel like is gonna be a good idea. Yeah, changing your pathing probably is a good idea. Even though it's a few more points. Oh, I need this actually. Should be fine.
I'd question what I've become if I felt the need.
So I'm level 30, which is cool. Perfectly fine, perfectly enough. Maybe even a bit high. I want to sell here. This is an armor piece again. But this also has life, right? And also has an open suffix. Yeah, we're gonna go here now. Oh, does need this. Is one of these a shield? It is not. Oh, I cannot equip this, right? Maybe soon. Oh, now I sold my helmet. It's like the worst idea. How far am I away from this? From 73 and like really far away. That was not the smartest move actually. Well, it's okay. We can recover. Go away, helmet. I don't like you. It's fine. It's okay. We can get some kind of a shield maybe. Yeah, and then we can put things there, and the next helmet we find we're just gonna pick up and be okay. I mean, it happens sometimes. Sometimes you do really dumb things. If we look here, then I definitely want this hatred one, because I can craft with that. Hatred is pretty good. I like that. So we try to kill the essence. Come on, please die. And we're gonna use that soon. On the chest piece, by the way, because it's our 4 link and it has nothing, and hatred gives cold, I believe. Yeah, cold resistant, guaranteed. So we definitely get something more out of it than just crafting on it. I would not do this with any essence that is not resistance or life essence. Probably not that life essence even. It's not helpful to have life and 3 useless suffixes and no way to craft more. That would be really bad. Yeah, I'm looking for the book and the crafting thing, because that's where this do this. I could have skitterbots back by now if I would have looked more for my links, and if I would not have sold my helmet. Would have also been really good. On accident. Please die, sir.
I just killed an emperor.
Okay. So in this case we want... What do we want? There's another helmet. It's again too high level. No. Too much in. No. Ah. It's better than nothing. We're gonna keep this. And we're gonna do this. Cold lightning. Can still craft life if I wanted to. To improve something there. Can I have any helmet maybe? Let's at least get skitterbots back in. Kind of fix this back together. Also, since I arrive here, I need to fix my resistance now. Straight up. It's a good time to fix resistance and get some other crafts going. This has full suffixes. This has as well. But I can go here. Some fire res. How many do I have? A lot of them, so I can just spam it for the time being. It's not good to always craft the same thing. It's typically pretty bad because you're relying so hard on it now. That's what it is. So yeah, basically I'm fine on resist now. I just don't have a bleed flask. And that's okay. And now I also have a way better amount of mana. Yeah, that's fine.
By the darkness, and I seem to be causing it a little indigestion.
So, nothing in level 1. But there is in... Was that a good divination card? Yeah, it is. That's why I open these Nico things all the time, because there's this divination card in it that sometimes drops. It's just super rare. Or quite rare. So, on level 2 there is a quest item which we need to collect. That's very important, don't forget it. If you can't find it, place a portal at the exit and then come back from the next waypoint and try again.
Someone or something is keeping very busy in the bowels of this mountain.
Armor.
Still want wisdoms probably in an excessive amount because of the flask buying if I need to. Feel like I should have gone down there. Oh no, apparently not. Take this thing, you don't need to kill anything here, right? There's like a crazy monster here, don't kill it. Or you don't have to at least. You just snag the quest thing, and that's perfectly enough. Crystal veins, we're almost there. Super exciting. And that means lab time, right? Labyrinth time. Be really cool, and that really beefs up our defenses because we get
I do hope these
The blind node. Whoa, don't die in this. The blind node is it's just insanely strong. It's like one of my favorite things about Sabo is actually that node. Quite happy that they did not remove it. So they kind of left that alone. Crafting recipe again leads us to where we need to go. We go back to Act 3 immediately. We check again. Our defenses are good enough, I would say. Our life could be better. But it's also good enough. Would also be nice to actually have. Gonna be fine. Yeah. Too many wild items, to be fair. But I don't want to craft life on it. It's gonna be fine, right? It's just a test run. Honestly, on Unreal League start, I would be a bit more careful right now. Right? Because dying in lab costs you so much time, and it's so frustrating. So yeah, I would probably craft some life or try to delay the lab a little bit. A little bit further, actually, just to... where am I going? Just to make sure I don't die there. Right, to fix like the items I sold on accident. Kind of get that back together. That would be cool. Guess I didn't mention it earlier. We already have pretty much all our gems. We are going to get Greater Wally at the end of this act, but you need to kill Malachi for that. And we essentially only add faster attacks and shield charge in Act 6, and maybe some guard still stuff or whatever, but the core setup is already done, which is rather early, and I kind of like that. Probably want to turn these off if you can. Right. Oh no. Oh, it's fine, the first lap isn't too bad actually, typically. But yeah, it's Izaro. Can definitely kill you. At all times, especially if he gets like double sword or sword and shield stuff. The mace is typically easier, I find. And I think most people agree. Even though it still kills you. Like, no illusion there, it can kill you, it's just slower. And easier to see where the slam is gonna land. And even if you dodge in the wrong direction with a slam, if you're far enough away, it doesn't matter. While with the sword thing, if he targets something weirdly, like a totem or something, or you just didn't pay attention and you don't know where it's going, ooh, can really hit you. What do we have? Oh, these guys are typically fine as well. Yeah, double hammer guy. I don't curse immediately. I always walk a bit, because cursing, like the cast speed is really low. You could get stuck and then he jumps on you or something. I don't know. I just don't want to be animation locked at the first moment he gets out of his shelving. That's weird, I died way too often. Is he not dead? Hello? What is happening? So, one more. Then we're gonna complete the act. I like ghosts, but typically I don't really deal with... I'm gonna skip this and just pretend we don't need to pass through that. That's probably not true. Is it off right now? Got flashbacks from earlier, even though I have resistance now. It scares me. Oh, what do we need to do? Oh, the middle one, okay. Now here, perfect. Get through this, don't die. Okay. Oh, you don't need these anymore. You don't need to open the one in the middle. By the way, there's a website, obviously, in case you don't know. that PoELab.something.com maybe or something. That tells you the map, the labyrinth layout of the day. Suit size small, I think, is the person that typically, I think she runs the lab immediately. Like the second it comes out, she's already through it and then posts it there so everybody knows where to go exactly. It tells you the rough direction. Not the perfect layout, but the rough direction. On where the shortest path is. So for later labs, that's actually quite good, I find. For the first one, I typically go for it, yeah, with the fourth. Like the Uber lab, I definitely go for it. Because I might still be a bit weak. I don't want to do it twice. I might want to know where the shrines are. Things like that. So yeah, definitely a cool resource. Very, very good. If you would like to use that. Again, don't immediately curse. You can use Withering Stab immediately. That's kind of cool. Right. And he might be dead. Yes. Ooh, fancy items. And one more of the fancy flasks, right? Is that the better one? Oh, it is, right? Or nearby enemies. I thought like I have removed. Whoa, okay. I thought like I have reduced movement speed. I never clicked this on the first lap. I don't even care what's in there. I don't want to enchant random shit. Do it if you would like, but I don't. It's never really worth it, I feel like. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about this. And I could be something interesting in there. So, actually, I like this shield a lot, so this one can go. And what we try now is temporal chains here and agony plague there. This can go away, and there's no way I'm gonna equip this one. You do have the 4-link situation thing. That's kind of cool. Did I forget anything? No, I did not. Okay. So we can go back to Act 4. I go town first because there's also a skill point. You don't need to get the skill point yet. You can get it while exiting Act 4. So you don't need to wait for that. I'm gonna take this now. Even though I don't need to, but next league you definitely want this point. 100%. I like to do the rest of first. It doesn't actually matter which one you do. You can check your resistance, and if you're missing, if you have less cold than fire, do the rest. Do fire first, and other way around. Oh, so you basically can say okay while you're doing one, you can fix the other. Okay, this is absolutely not the way to go. Interesting.
Rare shield.
Very interesting. This is not either. Why is this huge dead end in here? Nice. There's this trick to skip these gauntlet things, these arena fights, but I don't know how to do it with Flame Dash. We're gonna try it for fun, don't we? If you find one of those. No, we just find more dead ends. Like if you get really close here and then Flame Dash... it didn't work, right? But if you go here and then... Oh, yeah, not bad. Oh, but I can't see the exit even. Oh, damn it. Oh, with Smoke Mine I could have gone in there, right? And then over there. I don't know. There's a way not to trigger this. I don't even know if it's always possible with Flame Dash. But I feel like I did it once or twice in the past. So it's at all possible, but depends on the layout, I guess. And I assume some are just not possible. You need Smoke Mine for it. Yes, Scatterbots really helps. It just does. I'm gonna try top. Maybe? Is that the big one? No, it's the big one. No, it's not the big one. God damn it. Sometimes this entire layout thing is very long. I have no idea if there's a trick to it. If you know, let me know. If it has the Ressus Dream, like kind of an actual trick to it. To make this shorter or to minimize these encounters here or something. Because I swear I have way shorter versions of this. Or did have way shorter versions of this in the past. But I don't really know what the difference was. Okay, here's the next one. That's the final one. You always need that. And in here you also need to kill everything. And sometimes they're hiding, so that's a bit bad. Okay, we made it anyway. So now it's always left-hand side. Always left-hand side. In these hallways, at least. In the arenas, I just cross every single time. So I cross the arena straight ahead. And in the hallway, left-hand side if possible. This one doesn't have any choice, I believe. Nope. Should meet the 3 persons. Hello. It's a big circle. Okay. Good. As soon as they're dead, you can move on. And then it's the rest of fight anyway. I don't think you can kill him instantly, he always does his phasing. So you always fight him like 3-4 times, or however many times that actually is. To get rid of this. If you're having trouble with this fight, then typically he's dangerous whenever he moves back. Right, after him moving back, you should move as well or follow him, something like that. That makes sense. Make sure you pick up the quest item. That's very important. Trying to do that. It's not so bad, but it's just our 4-link anyway. It's gonna stay our 4-link, let's be honest here. Craft life on it. Right now. I just want life on it right now. Can I even do that? Do I have to craft? That's fine. That's like almost no life. 15 life. That's so not worth it. That's really bad. Oh lord. That's why I never did it in the past. Maybe I already checked. You can talk to her to remove the quest item. And now we're gonna go to the zigzag back and forth situation here. That's basically how this entire thing works. You go kind of up and then you go all the way from one side, you know, in this case left to right, and then we go up and we go right to left, and then we do this a few times and then you switch zones and nothing changes for some reason. It's still kind of the same zone, you know, and then we do it again. Which I really dislike, but it's fair enough. So that kind of up and back and forth. This is actually not really going that much back and forth than I'm used to. I'm confused. What's happening? Are we going all the way down now? Forcefully? Might be. Gonna stick to the top side here. Yeah, it was a good choice.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Here we go. Oh no, we don't. I always forget about this second zone there. Yeah, we do the same thing again. I was expecting calm there and was really happy I'm done with it. But nope. No calm. Just more zigzagging. Bit lost and kind of need the starting point of the zigzag right now. I would like it, let's put it that way. Why is this guy following me? I don't want you. Oh, there's a lot of density with blue stuff here, so I feel like that's worth it. Except for this one guy. Okay, he's really annoying. I don't want him. Let's go. I hope this was a shortcut. Maybe. Tiny one, if any. Anyway, I know, but still. Like we might be close. Yeah, looks good. Oh no, it doesn't. Ah. Could have been the end already. Is it here? It looked very similar, didn't it? It was like this bridge situation. Don't die to the environment. Calm is not that dangerous, but the environment is. At least a little bit. Depends largely on fire res again, I believe. So, we got this. So got some skill point situation going. So we can improve this. Okay, click, maybe. Oh, we don't have the first one yet. Makes sense. And now is the point where you kind of want a bleed flask, right? You should have a bleed flask here. You should consider having a bleed flask. It's kind of fine if you have the leech, like with this build here, but in general, bleed flasks become really good here because of these guys. Like if I don't have anything to fight after they hit me and I don't stop and run and that's not ideal. It's also quite helpful, to be fair, that we have the blind by now. So if you hit them first, it's way less likely. I have no idea where to go here. No, I have a feeling, typically, but that's it. That's a cool dude again. Chance orbs are really important as well. Always go back for chance orb on league start. They give you maps, they give you heist contracts. It's the best thing ever. Very, very valuable. Especially maps. It's Keurig sells for chance orbs in case. I mean, I assume most people know that, but I find it important to consider that while leveling already. That these chance orbs are literally maps later on. Or heist contracts. So they're basically currency. They're basically chaos orbs for you. Just in a weird, you know, complicated chaos orbs. Same here. I don't really know how to find piety. I could swear mostly the zone starts at the bottom and not at the top. Probably. I think that's rare, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, do you ghost something? Do we find something to ghost? No? Okay. Sad times. So, piety. The only boss where you run clockwise, I believe. And it's because of this thing here, right? She's like turning. The red stuff on the floor is mines, basically, so don't necessarily step into them. Like these circles here, where my agony crawler is in right now. Oh no, she moved. Oh. So you need to talk to her? I have no idea if there's any way to make her not talk. Or make her faster? Oh, actually, it is. If you... Can you cancel that somehow? There's like this thing. I say this every time we're here. I never look it up. I believe you can animation cancel stuff in this game if it's off screen. There's like at Piety, like at the end here, if we're gonna be there very soon, but you can animation cancel stuff there. I believe when you go down, right? To the second phase of the big evil dude. There you can animation cancel. At the boat in acts, whatever that is, 6 or 7, you can animation cancel. You don't need to talk to her, but you want the waypoint. Always go down here, and at the fork I go typically up first, but this time we go down first. Gonna meet Chevron. The only problem here really is the Deodra, like always. She's the big problem of the video game, I feel like. Take these things.
For someone so obsessed with looks, that wasn't a
Then we go up. Business is pretty good. Do not curse her. That's the idea. Stay in the red thing, then you deal more damage. If you're scared, stay in the green. Never stay in purple. And do not put curses on her. She's gonna eat the curse and be faster and everything and terrible in general. Please die. You can do Wither, but you need to get really close and it's kind of bad. Okay, does she die to poison? Ooh! That's the point with the red thing. If she hits you with more than one projectile, no shotgunning, and you're in the red thing, you can die really quickly. So yeah, if you're scared, stay in the green thing if you don't like dying much. The last thing is up there, so there's like 2 there, there's like a fork, 1 down, 1 up, and the other one is on the other side of the waypoint. It's not always the same bosses in the same location, but the locations are fixed. Just the bosses, they, I don't know, couch surfing or something. Here's just essentially just ground stuff. Like there's tons of weird things on the ground and they're kind of purple typically, so you don't want to be in them.
Progress is literally how you're measured.
I don't know much about
Pick you up uniques, by the way, if you're actually leveling. I just don't need the shards, because I won't take this character actually to maps, and I don't want to identify them. Doctor, go into the thing. Put in your last skill point. Gonna fight him, fight her, fight him, fight her, go down, and there's like animation cancel. I think if you go here while she's doing things or something, I don't know. Need to wait a second at the beginning so you don't curse into his shield. He's already phased. She's also phased. And done. Probably dying from poison. Does she? Yes. That's kind of the point. What I can like go here? Then cancel it somehow? Is it like going back and forth? I have no idea how this works. That's what I mean. Is it like... Did I make it worse? I have no idea how this works. Yeah, we're gonna phase him and then he's gonna go for the top thing. I think at 75, right? Roughly, good. Might kill this thing. Find him again. Curse Wither, hit him a few times. Next time is 50 probably. Or actually 75. Perfect. You coming down, buddy? This thing, and the last one is up. Did I not kill it? Oh no! No, I did. Okay. Hit him again. It's like 25. Maybe it's also 30 steps. You know, I don't know. Like 30% point steps. Yeah. And this one spawns like this damage over time thing that follows you. That's really bad. So yeah, you don't want to be in the floaty circle. Find some things, and then you essentially completed Act 4, which is really cool. So yeah. And that also, to be fair, oh, this one is kind of cool. Meh. Can do these things here. That means if you haven't, go to Tatsumi now. I did earlier, but then you get a skill point. If you have not gotten it earlier. And then you go to Diala, and you get your greater volley. Which is 38 and I'm 36, which is really, really sad. And then essentially this would open up Act 5 for you. Even though, to be fair, oh yeah, it's up and left over the bridge first. So we do go here. Then it's just up, and there's a crafting recipe to guide you on the second one. Here it is. You grab it and walk past. Then bit up around the lake thing, and then here is the lever. And you're here. So we go here. This is our typical circle thing. Always there's a building to look out for. Which I can't see yet, so I'm just gonna walk here. Oh. Might be okay, might be okay. Not so confident anymore. Is the building just below me? Bit confused. Oh, there it is! On the minimap, there's like a round... It's probably more like a hexagon, but somewhat thing that we're looking for. And then we need to go a bit up, because this one way doesn't just not connect. And it never does. And then you just walk around it. Turned off skitterbots. Okay, now it's better again. Very good. Yeah, at the building there is this dude here. He shoots a lot of balls, and then you shoot him, and then he kind of dies, and that's cool. Nice. So, you can also wait for this thing. I don't even know what we want to take next. Probably definitely the precision nodes, don't we? Maybe. Maybe we go here and there. That sounds like a really good idea. You can hand this in immediately. In this case, we want fire and lightning, I feel like. Where is it? See if we get anything better out of it. I mean, not really. Kind of. Tiny bit. I also somehow... don't have that many wisdoms anymore. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's just up here. You can, by the way, hand in the divination card at the guy last in Act 3, where you get the quest from, the one that's sitting below the stairs. So yeah. We're gonna go for the miasma thing, which is heavy top left. What is this layout? Hello? Confused. Did I go into the correct zone? Is this okay? What is this? What's happening today? Feels like the second zone already. That's very confusing to me. Interesting. I mean, the league already ended, the last one. Is there any way that there are new layouts in this already? I mean, it's far more likely that I just have never seen the layout. But I don't know. Okay. Ooh, good flasks. Very good flask, by the way. I believe the flask after this, after the hollowed one, they actually have less amount recovered. And less amount recovered means less damage for you as Poison Seismic. So that number is the most important. Doesn't matter how fast it recovers that, right? It matters, just the amount matters. So be a bit careful with that. There's like one flask upgrade that just makes your damage worse. Significantly. Take this. Go up here. Bit too early. Oh, it's a chance. I'll really take that if it's a leak start. Very juicy. So we go here a bit to the left and then up on the square all the way.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
So we are on our way to Innocence. We're already quite high level. Depending on how long you want to stay at Innocence. I think in this case I just want to get through it, so I'm gonna choose the 38 to 40 is enough, and I am already 38. So first entrance to the top is bait. It's the second one. So like, don't walk in there. I walked in there for years, to be fair, by now, until I learned it. Clockwise zone, anti-clockwise on the way back. Probably not surprising. Let's not die here. Okay. Like I need to be a bit more up than I am right now. Or maybe I don't. For some reasons. One of these ways needs to lead up and then over. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit interesting. Would have expected a bit more. So now we already on a downward path. We can push in a little bit, but more on the same height as our entrance. Whoops, too early. Way too early. And we made it. So what did I say what we get? Oh yeah, we get this. It's really good. And then we are fine. Here, take this waypoint for sure. You can run this zone multiple times until you have gear or levels or whatever you desire. In this, I typically run it twice on actual league starts. Depends a bit on my mood or how I feel about gear or damage or my resistance, for example. Like in this case, I'm okay. I believe I can fix this after Kitava. I might. Because Kitava, we're about to kill Kitava. We're getting rather close to it. There's another hatred. I really want that. We're getting close to Kitava, and Kitava gives you minus 30% resistance. You don't want to arrive in Act 6 with bad resistance and then have a bad time, even though... Because then you have to fix it while being at low resist. And right now you can fix it while being at high resist, which is way more fun. To be honest. So yeah. Just check on that, have a bit of a plan. I go into these side areas all the time, I kill the blue packs. Costs you a bit of time, but I feel like it makes everything so much smoother. Because you get gear, you get XP. It's kind of cool. I want 2 stone rings by now. It's a hallowed one. I should have taken that one, right? Yep. Especially if it has quality, right? Because then it has, you know, more recovers XXX life. That's what we're looking for. This is a crafting recipe somewhere here. Sometimes I find it, sometimes I don't. I think it's not even... It's actually quite important, isn't it? I forget. Oh, there it is. Let's check. Maybe it's actually on Act 10 then, if this one is not it. Oh yeah, it's second movement speed. Nice. I say it's important, but I think I never crafted it. Maybe, because I feel like normal bench crafting, like the late game one, is even higher, and I think you get it later, right? So who knows. Last room here is always really cool, because there's so many blue packs. Please don't die in this room. By the way, that's like really annoying, because it's so far away. You have to rerun the entire zone. In that case, if that happens, reset the zone, rerun it, and at least get a bunch of XP out of it, right?
Be cleansed of impurity.
So we need to check where I want to go next on the skill tree, actually. It still isn't the reservation, the accuracy, I feel like. We're gonna get a little bit more damage before we do that. Let's get a little bit more damage. Since it's just a very long fight, to be honest. It has so many phases. Try to get as much damage in if he doesn't move immediately as I can. Because then he's already bleeding from the poison, you know? Or he's bleeding from the poison, he's dying from the poison. So he doesn't move away, essentially. He's already phased, essentially. It's also something you can look. You can look at bosses' HP bars while you damage them, and then often they just finish, or in general, if they start an animation, they're gonna finish it, which is fair enough. But if the health bar isn't moving anymore, then you already dealt enough damage. Like, just focus on dodging whatever they do last, and then you're good to go. You don't need to, like, you know, hit them one more time to actually phase them. I don't believe so. So yeah. Like this I really try to use immediately, so I phase him maybe without starting a second animation. Not really. Like right here, I remove the energy shield, okay, but the actual health bar is stuck. Oh, he does the thing, Don't die, don't die. You can actually hide behind this big statue he summons that hits you. You can hide behind it. From these balls, but only if he goes, like, I think in this protection mode or something. I don't know, that never lines up anyway. Now the zone is counterclockwise, obviously, because we run it backwards. Did I go too high? No. Okay. No. Didn't really look for level, but I am 40, so that is perfectly fine. Also means, can I not use these? Oh, it's 42, really? Since when is that? Don't answer that, by the way.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
So we're back to the square, and now everything is broken, so we can't pass through here. So right, we go down, we go left, we go up, we go left. Essentially.
4G bodies.
I want this. Please, can I
Rare boots.
get the thing? I got it. Nice. Do I want this even? It's just a... It's not gonna get better than this, right? Go away.
4G body.
Nobody needs this. Oh yeah, left again, I said. Right, you know. Down, left, up, left. And we're gonna take our waypoint here and go in here. It's very important. It's also ideal if you get to town in between once. Maybe somewhere at Innocence or something. Like before you fight Innocence, if you run the zone twice, you log out anyway at the end, go back to the waypoint. Makes it a bit easier in terms of selling stuff. So I'm not entirely sure where to go. This might be okay. Counterclockwise. Are we doing this? It's a circle. The entire zone is a circle anyway. You want to end up at the start point essentially again. There's also a recipe there. Crafting thing. I like to press this and then go up here and then go back down and then realize I can... Oh, I can pick it up. Nice. And then go here and then you can log out. Get back to city. Collect a bunch of things. At this point, granite flask. Really cool invention. Random thing. And now we're gonna be in trouble if we don't sell anything here. What do we have here? It's actually okay-ish. Need this. I don't really need this either. This one is kind of cool, isn't it? Can I use it? I can use it, right? It's good. Okay. I never used Greater Volley. That also makes a lot of difference, to be fair. Oh my god. Why did I get Greater Volley? I never used it. I mean, to be fair. Oh god. It also means, essentially, in case you cannot support Greater Volley because of projectiles, just use Volley, you're probably fine. At least for some time. I'm just kidding, just use Greater Volley, that's why we get it, it's so much better. It's so much better. We just go down here and we look for the square and then we look for the stairs on it, which are here, and then we place a portal. And then we go all the way down here, we try to find the correct way in. Fear, I don't want that. Find the correct street. Oh yeah, we did. Perfect. It's the second street from the bottom. What you want, you take this. You remember not to log out after you found all these torments, because we have a portal to Kitava. There it is. One of them.
Progress is literally how you're measured.
I want this. I want this recipe as well. No idea what it does. Accuracy. Oh, nice. Never gonna craft this.
Rare shield.
It's one of the zones where I get stuck all the time. And I'm probably not the only one. So we get this as well. Okay. Staff is a problem. Get rid of it. Can I be level 42 before Kitava to have better flasks? Probably not. I mean, maybe. Nice. It's also really, like, all-time favorite from me is seeing something drop, clicking on it, and then clicking away before the character actually picks it up, and then never going back for it. It's just like it's lost forever. I tried to pick it up, couldn't. That's it. Lost forever. Okay, so we managed to not log out and destroy our portal. That's really cool. So we can go back to town now. And we do have everything I wanted, I believe. So I'm gonna go here now towards the accuracy. We go back to town to get this, and then we get even more accuracy, and then we go for the square. To our portal, go up here, straight ahead to Kitava, and not die to it, hopefully. It's also really a favorite for me, to be fair. To die to Kitava. Randomly. Or because I'm too lazy to portal out or log out in case I really make a big mistake, like run in the wrong direction whenever she does her big flame wall. That's how I lost my last Gauntlet character. Actually played Gauntlet, was really interested, and then I just lost the character really dumb on A10 Kitava. It's like the worst thing ever. My pure player mistake. That's all it was. And yeah, I typically play Gauntlet only one character. I just try one character and then it dies at some point or it gets to 90. And that one died at A10 Kitava, so yeah, so much about that. Yeah. Overall, I like to stay close with her. She is phased, perfect. That Degen is the worst, to be honest. So hard phase, during the hard phase, I feel like the monsters are way more dangerous than Kitava. Like, these can really quickly kill you. The big ones here, I really dislike them. Or the Heralds. Kitava Heralds on Act 10, ooh. Scary beasts. Or Lava Lake, just imagine. He's doing the Degen again. It's really not friendly. There again, see, there's one of these big dudes. And another one. Dead? Yes. Very good. Let's check the in-game timer. Where we ended up. I always like that for my own comparison. Even though I feel like the in-game timer is widely incorrect to real-life timers.
The flame of hope may flicker, but it cannot be extinguished.
Twitch friendly, it's not so bad. I'm fine. As long as I'm at or below 30 minutes per act, I'm totally happy with that. That means I'm losing roughly 10 minutes per act towards a 20-minute average on acts. Which is mostly killing too much stuff in my case. Town management is really, really bad. So yeah. As soon as you arrive here, just for completeness sake, you gem completeness sake almost, you go here to the strand thing, obviously. And in this case, in this build, I like to do it immediately. On other builds, I do it later, because then Lily teleports to the top of town. But I really want shield charge on this, since Onslaught is gone and everything. And I'm now constantly leveling like without Onslaught and everything. I really want at least shield charge. That would be really cool. I try to avoid spawning more monsters here in this entire zone. Good. You got it. So what I do here is, ideally Lily is already up there. So I go to Tukahama typically first and then do this, unless it's the build. We get this, but we also get access to charge. Where is it? You get shield charge, and ideally we would have a link for that, and we actually have a link for that. Maybe we want to go like this. Actually, it might make sense, right? Yeah, you get shield charge. You can also get increased area of effect for your Plague Bearer, technically at least, but sockets are a bit unlikely here. And for you, it's going to be Act 1 to get a second faster attacks, but on 320, it's still in Act 2. And there is a faster attacks gem, and this one is obviously leveled already a bit. And now we have shield charge, and that's like really cool. I really like that. We're gonna stop here in a second. I just want to show you the difference. And you probably know, you've seen shield charge before. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, it's like, it's so much more speedy. It's really cool. You don't have Onslaught. Okay, fair enough. But it was even better with Onslaught. But now, yeah, we have this stuff here. That's like really cool. And you can like just flame dash and shield charge and everything is better. That's how I really like it. Cool. That's gonna be it. I learned a few things. I'm gonna make sure I incorporate them into the guide, especially regarding precision and some details on how to deal with that. So I believe that's gonna be somewhat helpful. I hope I don't forget anything to add it to the guide. Point it out to me in case you get to the guide and you feel like, hey, you did not add that. Please let me know so I don't forget. Have a good one. Bye.